Hi guys, I'm Lewis here, back again for another match preview. Now I've decided to do the majority of match previews from now on live. I just think it's going to be better for interaction and, getting your guys' comments in and get a few of you on as well. I do enjoy doing, the normal video previews, but I just feel like, doing live match previews will be a lot better for the channel. So yeah, welcome to the channel guys. I know there's football on, but who cares, because the main talk about is Swansea City. In the last hour, there's been a rumour that another championship club wants one of our players for a lot of money, so I'll touch on that. But yeah, get your comments in. Like I said, anyone who does want to come on, let me know in the comments. I'll put the StreamYard link in, and you guys can come on and talk about whatever you like, Swansea City or football related. But yeah, looking forward to this. I've not wrote down any notes because live match previews can, just go off your topic. So the way this preview is going to work is if you've got any questions, I'll put them on screen, including, comments which relate about tomorrow's game. I'll answer your questions basically. But yeah, Stoke, of course, they've sacked their manager. Alex Neil is now in charge. His first game as Stoke City boss. And usually Swansea City tend to lose games whereas their opposition manager's first game. So we'll probably lose tomorrow. But yeah, Stoke won on the weekend away to Blackburn. Good result for them, of course. I think Dean Holden was in charge for that one, and he's since left the club. So let's go into some comments then. Do bear with me if my thing goes across the screen. I no longer have a laptop. I got rid of it, so I'm just using my iPad for today. Hello, Swansea I die. Luca6731 says, don't think these two signings will be enough. Well, of course, yesterday we did sign Luke Cundle on a season-long loan from Wolverhampton Wanderers, and earlier today we did sign... can't remember his name, Oxo something. Someone will have to remind me, Oxo something. Ashley Ox or something. But yeah, we still need a few more signings. The deadline finishes in basically 48 hours. We've got a game tomorrow, which, you probably won't be doing any business tomorrow. But yeah, look, it's two sides for the door. Like I said, someone remind me of the West Ham winger we've signed, Ashley Ox or something. But yeah, he looks really bright, a winger. He's a winger, and obviously the other guy is a midfielder. Yeah, I do know about Cardiff losing 1-0, so if guys can keep me updated with the scores, that'd be absolutely awesome. Yeah, I got rid of prediction series, Cal, mate. I got rid of it, unfortunately. I got rid of it. You think we're signing anyone? Well, we did sign two players in the last 48 hours. Hopefully, it's another two coming through the door. Like I said, yeah, Armstrong, Orco Flex. Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Gary. Danny as well. So Armstrong, Orco Flex we've signed. Now, apparently about Armstrong, Orco Flex, apparently Martin might be trying to utilise him as a right wing back. Why? He's a winger. He scores goals for West Ham's under 23s. He scored 11 in 21 last season in the Premier League under 21s. He's a threat up front. We're going to try and play him at wing back. Don't understand that from Russell Martin. Yes, I will be at Stoke tomorrow, so there will be a match day vlog, or should I say match night vlog. Yeah, see how it goes. Not confident. We'll go on predictions later on. Definitely, mate. Look, the Yanks have done okay. Look, we're a stable club. We're not really flirting with liquidation or administration or any financial problems. But the main problem we have as fans with the American owners is their lack of investment. For example, Flynn Downs left. We brought in Harry Darling, Nathan Wood, close to £2 million, but then you've still got 7, 8 million, 9 million in profit for the Americans. You could easily have bought one or two players. You could easily have bought Cody Drama for £2 million of that money. But, we're still looking for a right wing back. And, Cody Drama will be a bloody fantastic sign if we can get him in. But I'm not too sure. In terms of loan signings, you can sign as many loan players as you want in the Championship, but you can only include 5 in a match day squad. So if you look at it, we've got Matty Sernola, we've got Luke Cundle, we've got Armstrong, Orco Flex. So there's 3. Realistically, we should be getting at least 5 loans, just because it helps with the squad depth. So if we do sign 2 more players, it'll probably be loans, but see what happens. Yanks out says SCFC. Evie, if you could all smash a like on the stream as well, we'll probably be live for a good hour as well because I just fancy a chat. So yeah, if you could smash a like, it'd be awesome. And get your comments. I will be getting people on in a couple of minutes' time as well. I think we'll do more deadline day business. Yeah, we're always busy on deadline day, mate. We're always busy. I remember last summer we signed Reece Williams. We signed Michael Obafemi on deadline day. We signed, I think it was Ryan Bennett 2 years ago on deadline day. So yeah, we always do a lot of business. Too early to tell, to be honest, Evie. I'm just focusing on the next game, which is Stoke. Harry Winks to Sampdoria. Yep, I saw that. 2-0 Luton. I'm not sure if you're trolling or not. I don't know who scored the Luton's goals, so if you could tell me, I'm not sure if you're trolling or not. But yeah, that's positive. Yanks won't do that because they want to keep the investors happy with them paying. Yeah, exactly, Gary. Like I said, I've seen people saying, "Oh, let's sign signatures," or I get the idea. I get the purpose of people trying to sign to get these owners gone, but it's not going to work. They're in America. They're going to look at that and think, it's not going to affect. The only way you'll affect them is not buying things in the ground, not buying the club merchandise, not buying food, drinks in the ground. But, I'm not going to say don't go to games because we need to support the players. They're a tough spell at the moment. Like tomorrow, I'll be giving my all for Swansea City until I see us play crap, and then I'll give up. Like against Middlesbrough, for the first 20 minutes of that game, I was singing my heart out. And as soon as that first goal went in, I sat down and thought, nah, this is crap. Encham was 2-1. No, was it? No, I think Encham was 2 days after deadline day. I think the rumours about him signing on deadline day, but he was a free agent, so I think that was a few days after. I'll keep the questions coming in, and then I'll touch on tomorrow's game. Are you going to the Birmingham game on the 10th? Happy birthday for the 9th, mate. Not too sure yet. Do you know why Ryan Bennett is not being played? Same question on Bear. Well, the rumours of Bennett is that if he plays one more game, we've got to pay Wolves a crazy fee in terms of add-on. So usually in deals these days, I'm just going to say an example. If we signed Che Doze Ogbene from Rotherham now on deadline day, 1.5 million, and then up to 2 million, we could say 1.5 million, we'll pay £500,000 if Ogbene plays 45 games for Swansea City. So basically, Ogbene, Ryan Bennett, has played 44 games. We don't really want him, we don't really see him as a future part of the club. So do we really want to play him that extra game where we've got to pay a huge fee? So essentially, we're not playing Ryan Bennett because if he plays one more game, we've got to pay Wolves a large sum of money, I think. It is frustrating because Bennett is a good defender. But again, we need Bennett out of the club as well, his wages. And I've read that apparently Coventry might get him on loan. But apparently Swans will have to pay 60% of his wages, which isn't great. But as long as we're not paying 100%. I think we're QPR's next Saturday. No, this Saturday, yeah, probably. 3-0 Sheffield United, 1-0 Burnley. Thanks, Cal, mate. Yeah, I've just answered that. Do you think we'll send any more players? I don't know. Hopefully. Why was G Pat? Oh, he was injured, mate. He'll be in the squad tomorrow. Fingers crossed. You're my favourite Swansea YouTuber. Thank you very much, Evan, for that. Appreciate that. Yeah, Patterson was injured. Yeah, he's fully fit now. Fulham willing back Bryan on verge of side for Swansea. Where have you seen this? Joe Bryan. Where have you seen this? I'm not sure. Well, I can't really check social media right now because my phone's on charge and I'm using my iPad. So if people can have a look into that, because I'm not sure if Danny's trolling or not, but Joe Bryan, I'm not too sure if that'll be true. If it is true, it'll be a loan. But anyway, Stoke tomorrow. We all know that man, Sam Klukas, will be up for the game tomorrow. I had to look at his Twitter earlier and his account's privatised, which is a bit of a shame. But Klukas' background photo on Twitter is of him holding up his shirt to Swansea last season. So Klukas will be up for it tomorrow. Of course, Joe Allen coming back to Stoke after 6-7 years at Stoke, club captain, of course. So Allen will be up for it tomorrow. Klukas. So, yeah, hopefully there'll be one forward player scoring tomorrow, which is Joe Allen against Stoke and not Klukas against Swansea. But yeah, we've done a great record against Stoke. Only 3 wins at the Bet365 Stadium in the last 60 years. And each one of them have come after 20 years. So 20 years, another 20 years we won, and another 20 years we won there. So apparently we're signing Joe Bryan. It's on Planet Swans. Is that true? I don't know. Typical, I go live, we're apparently signing players. Can someone check? Fulham playing tonight. Is Joe Bryan in the squad? If he is, then I don't really think we'll sign him. Always the best channel, your football fair play. Thanks, Phil. I do get a fair bit of criticism, mate, for my opinions, but sometimes you just gotta, be strong. Like I said, after Oxford, I was fuming. I said Martin out stupidly. I'm not Martin out just yet. Birmingham 1, Super Joey Allen. Yeah, Stoke have a very good squad. You look at their options up front. They've got Liam Delap on loan from Manchester City. They've got Tyrese Campbell. They've got Dwight Gale. They've got Jacob Brown. In midfield, they've got Lewis Baker in there. Defensively, they've got some good options as well. Bursing in goals, a decent keeper. Aidan Flint, another player who we're going to have to look out for tomorrow. geez, if we lose 2-0, Clucas and Flint, then, you know, I might as well just cancel the vlog. Yeah, shout out to Ant Reese. Shout out to you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers, pal. But yeah, very interesting game tomorrow. Of course, we've got Queen's Park Rangers on Saturday, and I believe they're currently 3-0 up against Hull. So another tough game. But we just really need a win. 1 win after 6 is not good enough. We've not played any of the big boys. Really, you could say Middlesbrough are a big boy, but, you know, comparing their start of the season to others are not great. You know, we've not played any of the recent relegated sides. We've not played, you know, many teams who will be up there this season. And from 1 win from 6, and the only win we got was against Blackpool, who, you know, missed a penalty, and, you know, Josh Bowler missed a sitter. Then, very interesting. So, yeah, I don't know, because you just feel like some of it's got to go away eventually. But, you know, in terms of team news, Cabango obviously won't be available tomorrow. He got himself stupidly sent off on Saturday. Hyde Darling was on the bench Saturday, so you'd probably assume Darling would come in naturally for Cabango. Obviously, still no Joel Latabordia or Liam Walsh either. So in terms of my selections, get your selections in down below as well. Apparently, Joe Bryan's not in the Fulham squad, so we'll have to keep out for that one. But yeah, I'm going to go on to my lineup now. So, Andy Fisher in goal. Probably stick to the back 4. Carl Norton right back, Manning left back, and Nathan Wood and Harry Darling. I think, you know, that back 4 is pretty easy to suggest. Obviously, Bear's not going to get a chance. Bennett obviously hasn't even given a shirt number. Latabordi's injured. Yeah, that's going to be the back 4, I think. Midfield, Allen and Grimes again. Pretty easy to suggest those two will play it. I don't think Luke Cundle will start. Then you've got the front 3 then. I think pretty obvious that Joel Pro and Michael Obafemi are going to play, so that, you know, solves 2 of them. And then you've got, you know, some interesting choices. Obviously, Cameron Congreve got substituted after, 29 minutes on Saturday. So I don't think he's going to start after his game on Saturday. Olivier Encham got hooked at half-time. Patterson's coming back from an injury, so I don't think he'll be risked. Obviously, you got the new boy from West Ham and the new boy from Wolves, potentially. Apologies. I'll probably go Incham on the right and probably Luke Cundle. So I'll probably start Cundle. Obviously, he's come here a day earlier than Oxo Flex. So he'll probably be, you know, a little bit more fresher as well. But yeah, that's my team. Let me know your team down below. Put comments. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my drink because my throat is very dry. And I'll read a few more of your comments. I'll have to check my DMs after the stream, sorry. I've only got one device right now I'm using to stream. Yeah, let me know your teams down below as well, and then we'll go on to score predictions and then just carry on chatting, really. Why isn't Ogberta playing? Well, we signed Ogberta in January, and the person who was in charge of scouting and kind of signing players was Mark Allen. He has now left the club. He basically got sacked a few weeks ago, and Ogberta was a signing which was made by Mark Allen because he knew from Man City. Same with Encham, same with Finley Burns. And none of those 3 players really have impressed over the spell of a time. So, yeah, basically, the signings he would make wasn't good enough. Hence why we got rid of him. And basically why Ogberta's not playing now because he wasn't a man signing. Again, Ogberta could have gone to a League One club, but he refused to leave, which is fair enough. I don't know. I got rid of that ages ago, mate. I'd like to see Cundle and Oxo Flex to start tomorrow, says Callum Huddleston. Lloyd Davis' team then, Fisher, Norton, Manning, Darling, Wood. Yeah, I agree with that. Grimes, Allen, Patterson, Oxo Flex, Perot, and Femi. Yeah, I like that team, mate. I do like that team. Again, Ollie Cooper could get another opportunity tomorrow. He was very decent on the weekend. Maybe he can get a chance to start and shine. I don't think Patterson will start though, mate. He's just coming back from injury. We need a new keeper or owner. I'm gutted Stoke ways on a Tuesday. Well, it's on a Wednesday, but same thing. Yeah, it's my 5th time going to Stoke tomorrow. The 4 times I've previously been, I've seen 1 draw and 3 defeats. And the last 2 times I've been to Stoke were all midweek. We played Stoke in March, and we got bad 3-0. Ryan Bennett got sent off, which I thought was pretty funny. We are playing tomorrow, not tonight. Yeah, he means Wednesday. But yeah, Stoke, you know, like I said, they've got some very dangerous players. Of course, Alex Neil, very, very highly rated manager, of course, left Sunderland to join Stoke. A lot of debate on social media whether that was the right decision or not. For me, I can see both ways. I can understand why he's left Sunderland because realistically Stoke will be a lot higher than Sunderland this season. But on the other hand, we've seen plenty of good managers over the last few years go to Stoke and failed. But with Sunderland, he was on a ridiculous unbeaten run. Of course, that finished when they lost the other day as to Sheffield United. But, the fans loved Alex Neil. He had a real good connection with the fan base. The players were playing for him. But, it's interesting. If Alex Neil failed with Stoke, teams might look at him and think, if he does well, he's not going to stay around. So, yeah, I wish him the best of luck, but, it's a shame because Sunderland are a huge club and, looks like Tony Mowbray will be going to the Black Cats now. Antry says, is Matt Grimes affected by Joe Allen coming in? I thought I've not really been impressed with either Allen or Grimes so far this season. Allen had that one great game against Millwall, and obviously when he went off the game changed. But Grimes, yeah, not great to be honest. And with Grimes being captain, you got players like Joe Allen next to him who have played captain before. It's an interesting one. I'd like to see Patterson returning to see Cooper start. He was fantastic with the kill. Yeah, again, Cooper, I thought he did the basics right. And it's pretty mental how a player like Cooper, who's a youngster, just does the basics right. Obviously, Congreve, a lot of pressure on him. It was his second senior start away from home. Obviously, he played 2 games last season away to Forest and back home to QPR when he started. But look, away from home, an 18-year-old playing out of position. He was poor from Martin, very poor from Martin. You watching Clueless Cluker score tomorrow is the same. Well, he didn't score against us the last time out, so hopefully it'll be the same. But I know he's starting against Blackburn on the weekend. And the thing is with players like Cluker, some players when you give them abuse, or I shouldn't say abuse, some players when you give them banter, either thrive on the pressure or hate the pressure. Clukas is a type of player who loves to be hated. And look, we'll get back to Clukas if he scores and gives it back. It's part and parcel of the game. Yeah, we'll go to predictions later on in the video or live stream. And a couple of score updates there. Cheers. You should have played the Sky, mate. No, I don't really watch Sky, to be honest. 2-0 Burnley. Talking about Burnley, I'll touch on it later, but apparently Burnley want Michael Obafemi. Apparently the two clubs are very far in evaluation. Swans want between 10 and 12 million pounds for Obafemi, with Burnley only willing to pay up to 6, apparently. But that'll be interesting. Like I said on Twitter to Stuart James, who's a journalist for The Guardian, I said tomorrow's team selection could tell a lot about deadline day. So if we don't see Perot or Bafemi playing, Encham, they could potentially be off. Be interesting what happens. I'd replace Grimes with Cundle. Well, there's a lot of pressure. Cundle's 20. You don't want to put too much pressure on him. Won't put too much pressure. Do you think Mark should be sacked if he loses Stoke and QPR? It depends on the performances. For example, if we play really good football against Stoke and QPR and get shafted by a penalty decision and lose 1-0, can you blame Martin? It all depends on circumstances. Like against Middlesbrough, the first half wasn't good enough. Second half, decent amount of bear. We get a goal back, and then Cabango gets sent off. You can't blame Martin for Cabango getting sent off. If Cabango stays on the pitch, an extra man, an extra body in the box, an extra corner, free kick, you never know. But, just individual mistakes. Like, why is Cabango getting involved? You want a yellow card? You see what Brennan Johnson did the other day. That's fine, because he didn't get bucked. He knew he was going to get bucked. But Cabango, you're on a yellow card. Don't push the guy. Really poor from Cabango. If Martin was to go, I'd get Neil Critchley from Aston Villa. But I don't think he'll come because obviously he's Gerrard's second manager. He left Blackpool to become an assistant manager again. So if Gerrard does get sacked and Martin isn't Swansea manager, I'd go for Neil Critchley. But, that is my number one. Second choice, I'll probably go Mark Warburton. And third, probably Michael O'Neill at the moment. But again, these managers want money. And obviously, I don't think we're going to think. Yeah, I've heard that. Interest from abroad, from Obafemi, probably from League sides, to be honest. Obviously, there's a few British players in League, and obviously from Welsh point of view, you've got Alan Ramsey in League, and Joe Rodon. Obviously, Gareth Bale went to the MLS. Ampadu's been moved to Italy. So yeah, a lot of Welsh players are going abroad, and maybe Obafemi will as well. Fisher, Darlingwood. Oh God, I've just seen Sornola in there. I wouldn't play Sornola. Cullen's an interesting one. 2-1 Newport. My lineup is Fisher, Norton, Manning, Darlingwood, Grimes, Allen, Oko, Flex, Cundle, Pro, and Femi. Interesting 2 debuts in there, Callum. I'm not too sure if I'd throw 2 new 20-year-olds off from the start away to Stoke, where the atmosphere will be bouncing. I'm not too sure. Stoke free. Yeah, so get your score predictions in down below. If you are right, I'll feature you on QPR. I don't believe anyone was right on the weekend. I don't think anyone correctly predicted 2-1 Middlesbrough. I said 3-0 Middlesbrough, so it wasn't too far off. Like I said, please smash like on the stream as well. It's all appreciated. I'll get the link in the chat as well. Like I said, I'll probably be live for still a bit. There's still a lot to talk about Swansea City related. Obviously, deadline days in 2 days' time. So get your score predictions in, and I'll put them on screen. Like I said, if you are right, you'll be featured in the preview, which I'm not too sure when it is because I'm working Thursday above. So I might do, well, on Friday I'm working 9-5 and then 5-10. So the preview Friday might be like 11 o'clock. So yeah, if you are awake for that. So Evie's going for a 3-2 Stoke. Jay Sanford is going for a 2-0 Stoke. SHS Cal 1-0 Stoke. Bit of a harsh prediction, but I think 3-1 to Stoke, per over Swansea, but Sam Klukas goals written in the stars. Stoke 2, Swansea 1, says Phil Jones. Fior Burke Pijera, probably butchered that, sorry, 4-2-2. Jay Sanford 2-0 loss. I'm going to keep that private, Ant, mate. Yeah, I'll keep that private. And Vamos has given his lineup there as well. Hello, Luca. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. If you want to jump on for a bit, let me know as well. I'll be getting people on in a minute. 1-0. You lose Russell out, says Luca, who does more MK on, so he does a lot of mine. So yeah, only one person has predicted the Swansea City win there in the chat. Do you know what? Why not? 2-1 Swansea. Why not? Sometimes you've got to live life on the edge. 2-1 Swansea. Why not? I'll go scorers for Stoke, Liam Delap. For Swansea City, I'll go for Ogo Flex and Cundle. Why not? Why not? Why not indeed? I saw someone on Twitter, sell Obafemi to Burnley and get Connor Roberts back. Not for me. I don't really like Connor Roberts. I want Downs, Christie and Wolf back for carrying on losing. Well, Downs ain't going to come, mate. He's only just now gone on West Ham. Christie has joined Hull, so he's not going to come. Wolf is staying up in Mönchengladbach. So unfortunately, mate, your dream's dead. Who did you lose to? Your brave settled for a draw. Well, at the end of the day, not trying to predict us to lose the season we've lost. Just predict us to win, why not? What's the worst going to happen? Michael House, 3-1 Swansea. Jesus. Don't wonder what Michael's been drinking tonight. 2-1 Swansea. So I get a link, and if you guys want to join, you can keep your camera off if you like. Sorry, my finger's away here, but my phone's on charge, so I usually do on my phone. But the link is going to go in. If you want to join, talk about Swansea, of course, or deadline day, and I'll ask you a few questions, then just get in the chat as well. So there's a link, just click on it. Join, share the stream out, like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Really good support so far on the stream. Big shout out to Crazy Skills as well, who was the latest donation on the channel and the highest donation as well. Really appreciate that. And also let me know with the scores as well. Obviously football on today. And we're in the bottom three at the minute, so it's never nice to be in the bottom three, but I'd rather be in the bottom three at the start of the season than the end of the season. Again, realistically, you'd rather your form be crap at the start of the season and then get gradually better, get a bit more momentum, but we do need a win. Only one win so far this season. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 defeat away from home as well, so you can't really pick anything up from away from home because 1 week we're winning away, 1 week we're drawing, 1 week we're losing, so be interesting. 1-0 Allen to score, 2-1 Swans Pro, Cundle, Manning, own goal, very interesting there, Evan. Fisher, Norton, Wood, Darling, Manning, Grimes, Allen, Cundle, Patterson, Obafemi, Perot. Can't believe McBurney hasn't scored in 2 seasons for Sheffield United now 2-2. That's what confidence could do. Like with Perot, not been great this season, scored on the weekend. Hopefully he'll be scoring again tomorrow. I old after I do remember the veg, mate, but I never went to a game. So like I said, the link is in the chat. There is the link. Just click the link and you can join the chat. I think I have put it as a pinned comment as well. So if you do want to join, you don't have to put your camera on and we'll just have a chat. Got a bad feeling about tomorrow. We often struggle against Stoke. Yeah, it's one of those teams who never seem to do well. Only 3 wins away to Stoke in the last 60 years. And obviously, last time we did beat them away from home was a fluky penalty from Andre, which was a dive from no one. What's your prediction? Sorry, I have to have another drink here. My throat is really dry this afternoon. What's your prediction for positioning the table? I think I'll put us 12th, I think. Yeah, maybe. Nothing wrong with playing 20-year-olds who are Premier League clubs if you're good enough, they're old enough. Yeah, but for your first day away from home as well. Against a new manager. Like I say, Congreve starting the weekend, Gary. You got something to do before half time. His confidence is going to be absolutely crap. This is what I mean. You don't want to, especially with youngsters, you don't want to throw them at the deep end that often. I'm not going to reveal that. Like I said, I'm not going to reveal where I work. I'm keeping it private, sorry. Curtis, I went to interview channel with Bournemouth. No, I don't really miss Connor Roberts. He's a decent player, but yeah, God, man, I think we got sponsored by Pepsi Max. That'd be the dream. Yeah, I am going to Stoke tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, here he goes. While you play Stoke away against Man City, well, at least my team are more likely to win tomorrow than yours, though. You are going to get absolutely hammered by Manchester City, mate. I'm looking forward to the vlog. I enjoyed the vlog on the weekend, watching Forest lose. Could get used to that. I think you lose tomorrow, though. If you win, I might deactivate the channel. There's no way Forest are going to win tomorrow. No way. But hopefully you enjoy. Obviously, at Man City last year where you got in the Content Awards, but you didn't win it. Unlucky. I hope all Flex and Campbell will make an impact like Brewster and Gallagher did. Yeah, like I said, with Brewster and Gallagher, they were very highly rated. With these two boys coming in, you know, obviously it's unknown. So no, 4-0 Sheffield United, they are scary. And we've got them next month, which will be fun. Do I think Pro will score much now? Well, I don't know if he's played tomorrow. There's so much speculation. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Like today, it's been reported that Burnley want Michael Obafemi. So Michael Obafemi might not play tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? Someone says Boo Nottingham Forest. Yeah, we all prefer Derby. Nah, Forest. Their fans are class, to be fair. When we got bad 5-1, what an atmosphere. And there was an absolute idiot in the posh seats giving it large as well. Do I miss Michu? Can't really remember him, to be honest. It's so long ago. Do you like Alberto Moreno? Not a great defender. If Forest win, you dye your hair red, lol. Though you're not going to win, mate. You're not going to win. Though, if you can keep below 4, it's not a bad result. If you score, it's a win, essentially, mate. Haaland, their team's ridiculous, man. See, recent my prof pictures, my on YouTube, do you support Swans? Yeah, mate, I only support Swans. I'm not like you, support 2 clubs. I could never do that. Depends on the price, though, Lloyd. Like I said, it's never good to sell your player, especially towards the end of the window. But if the price is right, you can't complain. So with Obafemi now, Swans want between 10 and 12 million, which I think is a fair price. But again, if you sell him with a day to go to the window, you're going to have to replace. And teams will know that you've got money coming through the door. That's why teams like Manchester United are paying ridiculous fees for Anthony, because Ajax know Man United have got money. So when a team like Man United come calling, they increase the price 10, 20 million. And when someone sells a player, they know they've got extra money, so that's for food money. Hence why Swans, if they sell Obafemi, someone like O'Benny would cost 1 or 2 million more, because rather than know we've got a bit of money now. I'm still back in mine, yeah, mate. Cardiff got a goal back, apparently. I was when we lost 5-1 to Forest. It was my first away day. It was a crazy atmosphere. Yeah, shame about the result. But yeah, Forest absolutely outplayed us on that day. How much would it take for Obafemi? 8 million plus for me. Like I said, he's not a great start to the season. Michael Obafemi, only 1 goal so far in 6. Not a great return. Again, with Obafemi, he's a weird one. I'm not convinced about him. I'll put it that way. When he plays well, he's a fantastic player to watch. But when he's not at it, he doesn't even do the simple things right. Forest get bad out. Well, we can't really say much, mate. I haven't booed them. I've been close. Like people say, oh, you shouldn't boo your players. Well, you pay your money. You can do what you want. I pay my money. I vlog games. You might pay your money. You might not have vlogs. You might like, listening to radio while watching a game. You pay for your money. You might like sitting down at games. It's totally different choice. For me, I don't mind booing, but I've not booed this season. If people want to boo, if people don't want to boo, it's up to them. I back mine, but I think you must go if we lose both of these games. I hope we can turn it around. Yeah, like I say, if we win today, if we win tomorrow, we win on Saturday against QPR, we're probably in the top 10, and we're all looking positive. It's matter what a win can do. And like I said, we beat Blackpool. We were 2-0 up against Millwall the game after. If we beat Millwall there, if we hold on, we might not have lost to Middlesbrough. It's just mental how things happen. I still like around 15 million for Pro. I'm not too sure if we're going to get that, especially towards the end of the window. Like I said, we still got 2 loans for a matchday squad, so there's no reason. If Perot does leave that, You know, if he goes to Leeds for 12 million, there's no reason why we can't say, oh, right, can we have 12 million plus Cody Drama alone? We'll pay 50% of his wages. You know, we've got to be experimental, especially with these teams in the Premier League now who, you know, want these youngsters to go out on loan. It's late in the window. They're not going to get into the team with the signings they've made. Like, Cody Drama's not going to start for Leeds, is he, in the Prem? I know he was at Cardiff last season, but I haven't cursed at Cardiff before. It don't really matter. Obafemi, poor man's Routledge. Will Cabango be back? Yeah, Cabango's only serving a one-game ban, so he should be back Saturday unless he's injured. Keep Russell Martin, please. You're going down. We're not going down, Sean, mate. We're not going down. Sean, your team beat Cardiff. Automatic promotion coming. Well, I'm going to get a few of you in the chat. Like I said, the link was in, but I don't think some of you saw it. So if you do want to join, you have to be a Swansea City fan, then click the link. I've put it in the chat. All you got to do is click it. I think you just click yes to something, and then you'll be live with me. You don't have to show your face. You can put your camera off like this. You can, you know, just talk like this with a blank thing. Don't worry. But yeah, let's get rid of that Tranmere scarf. Might have to spot Tranmere if we carry on, but yeah, I need to get a new scarf. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Like I said, we've not had a great start to the season. The performances have not been great. Again, speculation about Obafemi like before a game is not great. It's just so frustrating. And like I said, realistically, I'd like the windows to finish before the season starts. But, you know, I'm kind of glad it's still open right now because we need business. Right, let's get a few more comments in. Of course, Stoke v Swans tomorrow. If you've not put your score prediction in, please get me down. If you've not liked the stream, please do like it and smash a subscribe as well. Really, really doing well on the channel. If Swans wasn't a club, which team would you support? Well, I got to admit, as a kid, I supported Man United, but that's because I was kind of pushed onto it with my family and stuff like that. But yeah, don't really like Man United anymore. But I probably would say Man United because I liked them as a kid. But when you're a kid, you don't really understand football, do you? But yeah, pretty Man U, to be fair. But I like seeing Man United lose now. It's just weird. I was at the train station after Middlesbrough and we was getting battered by Middlesbrough youngsters. Don't blame them. I was hearing after Millwall. Don't remind me, please. Where would you be satisfied to finish this season? As long as we're in with a chance of the playoffs. I'm not saying, you know, we should finish in the playoffs, but just give it a go. Like, I don't want us, like, with 4 games left, I want us to be in and around the playoffs, like 2-3 points away. Why don't you have guests in the show? No, I said people can come on. I've literally put the link in, but no one's joining it. The link is in the chat if anyone wants to come on. But obviously not forcing people to come on. Let's have Robbins on tour back. Stop promoting other people, please, Sean. But anyway, keep your comments coming in. Like I said, Stoke, dangerous team. Alex Neil, first game in charge. Bet365 Stadium. Fair play to anyone who goes tomorrow. I know people were bantering Swansea. Like, there was this guy on TikTok who had a go at Swansea for apparently taking 72 fans to Middlesbrough. It wasn't 72 fans. And I replied to him, and it's got 140,000 views. TikTok is mental for views, to be fair. So please follow me on my social medias down below as well if you haven't already. Sean, you're weird. He's a Bristol City fan. He just supports anyone who doesn't play Swansea. I'd like to see us go back to the Premier. I don't think it'll happen. Never say never. Forest had a rubbish start to the season last season. I think they had 1 point in 7 and they got promoted. So, who is Swan's most famous fan? I don't actually know. Maybe John Hartson. I know John Hartson likes Swansea. Yeah, that's a good question, though, Ant. If anyone else has another answer to John Hartson, get them in. West Ham bought Flynn Downs probably just to loan him. No, they bought him, but they've not really used him yet. But again, it's a huge step up for Flynn Downs. Like last season, that was his first full championship season. Obviously, Eric Petrucci was in and out the side. But yeah, like I said, the link is down below. You don't have to join, but if someone could join, it would be awesome. No, I don't know who that is. Sorry, Carl, mate. But like I said, please keep the chat football related only. I know a few people are going off topic. Keep it on football only, please. But like I said, we got QPR Saturday. That'll be tough. I think they're still 3-0 up against Hull, which is a great result. Ethan Laird also scored tonight as well. So we've not conceded a former player yet this season. In comes Sam Klukas tomorrow. Lloyd Davis says, I'm going to go to Stoke and QPR. I'm going away before summer ends. But yeah, enjoy wherever you go in, Lloyd, mate. And hopefully I'll see you in Birmingham. What happened to the money from Flynn Downs? Ask the owners, but they won't say anything. They're so quiet, the owners. It's like, you know the owners aren't doing a good job, but they hardly update you. No, sorry, Dan, don't worry. No, I don't know who he is, Carl. I'm sorry, mate. Flynn has been coming on as a sub for them, so he didn't even play in the Conference League qualifier. Now, I know people say, "Oh, it's the Europa League qualifier, sorry, UEFA Conference League qualifier." You know, but Viborg are crap, so they could have played Downs in that, but they played Connor Coventry. Swansea's famous fan, Catherine Zeta-Jones. Yeah, it's a good shout, to be honest, Ray. Yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones. She's another one. There's a lot of famous people in Swansea, but yeah, that's a decent shout there, Ray. Swansea United champion Bristol City. But yeah, I just can't wait for the summer window to be open because Perot's performances have definitely been affected by speculation. Same with Obafemi. I found it weird on Saturday that Darling got benched. Another thing which annoyed me is that we played with wingers, or supposedly wingers, Saturday. Martin loaned out 3 natural wingers because we weren't going to play that way this season, even though we've reverted to a 4-3-3. Yeah, interesting. But anyway, if you've got any more comments, keep them in. Like I said, if anyone does want to join, I'll put the link in one more time if anyone wants to join. But yeah, Stoke away tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to go 2-1 win. Bit stupid, but let's be confident. Why not? Like I've said, I've been to Stoke 4 times before. Never seen us win there. It's not too far of a trip, like 3 hours up the road. It's just past Wolverhampton. So straight on the M4, then onto the M5, is it? Not too sure about motorways. But yeah, it's not too far, but I'm not too sure when he will go tomorrow. But do you have something to go for a pint? No, but we do talk. We have like our own separate group chats. We talk Swans, Marley SFC Vlogs, Curtis, Luke is in there, and Tristan. We've all got like a group chat. We talk for a pint. I've gone for a night out with Luke and Jake before. Curtis lives in Barry, so you know he can't really come to Swansea for a night out. Marley isn't 18 yet; he's 17, so obviously he's too young to drink. Tristan, I think, 16, and Tom obviously has kids and has a wife, so he doesn't really want to go for a night out. So yeah, it's just me, Luke, and Jake really because we're around the same age. Yeah, I'm not going to answer that, Evan, to be honest, mate. Like I said, it's a football chat, mate. We need wingers. Times like this, I wish we still had Dan James. Yeah, the thing is, Dan James, in terms of goals and assists, he didn't really, shine, but his performances were fantastic. You must spend a lot on away days. Yeah, it is pretty expensive. Like I said, whatever money I get from my job literally goes on rent and away days and save a little bit every couple of weeks. Like I said, people can spend their money on whatever they want. People can spend it on away days. For me, the best way I like to spend my life is going away days. Just helps massively for me. Cardiff lost, so they 2-1. Well, we didn't score against Luton, so that's something. But yeah, Luton a good side. Nathan Jones beating both Welsh sides. Did beat Newport though. If we could sign any striker if we sort pro, who would you take as a replacement? Good question. Well, Pero's playing more of a number 10 this season, so he's not really a striker this season. But I'll answer the question. You're probably looking at a lone player again. It's hard to think at the top of my head. I'd probably go for Che Dorsey Ogbene from Rotherham. More of a wide man. But yeah, I'd probably go Ogbene, to be fair. I swear Awaloni played in the Conference League for West Ham. Not too sure. I know he used to play for Celtic as well. Yeah, full-time Cardiff lost. We need to stop this wing-back style. I think Sonola is crap. No offence, he played in League when he's still young. Also, at number 16 and 21's not good, so maybe try him out. Yeah, I know a lot of people went down Monday to watch it in 21s. I was going to, but I was very hungover, so I didn't do it in the end. But yeah, if anyone did see the goal Swansea under 21 scored on Monday against Wigan Athletic under 21s, what a goal. From the keeper, playing off the back, nice quick football, getting into the edge of the box, having a shot, goal. Why can't our first team do that? Our first team is Fisher to Norton to Darling to Wood, back to Darling, back to Fisher. We need that goal from the under-21s Monday. It was absolutely brilliant. And that just shows that man's football is getting down to the academies, but for some reason, the academies are doing it better than the first team. Now, I know there's more pressure on the first team of crowd and stuff like that. But for young lads, they did a brilliant job, and they obviously the goalkeeper making a penalty as well. Very, very good. We're gonna play 4-2-4. That's not FIFA. It's not FIFA. Can we get Kev Johns' show? I would like a former someone to come on. I did ask Wayne Roach to come on a few weeks ago, but he was busy. But yeah, the bigger the channel gets, the more likely I can get a Swansea City fan or someone in the club on. So that's why I keep subscribing. Yeah, it went down. That number 6 was impressive with it, and that keeper was impressive. The under-21s too. Wood has been a little bit of a disappointment so far since Atlantis. Again, still young. I think he's 20 here for Wood, so yeah, we'll give him a chance. But anyway, if you've got any more comments, get them in. Otherwise, I will give this an end. But I have some really, really good chat in there. If you guys want me to do more live match previews in the future, if you want me to revert back to normal video match previews, then I could have got a Stoke fan on, but I wanted just to be a natural chat. I did have a breaking cough now and again, but that happens with life. You know, I'm not professional. I try my best. I try not to swear. But, you know, in vlogs, you know, swear is just normal. But in videos like this, I know there's a lot of young fans watching. I try to keep my language down. And that's why I keep saying, like, you know, chat to be normal and stuff like that. You should be Swansea City Sport of the Year. You can make a phone with Swansea. Thank you very much, Phil. Appreciate that, mate. But I'd much rather the award go to Swans for winning the championship. 2-1 Norwich. But yeah, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Do appreciate it. I'm going to reshare this on all my social medias on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course my YouTube community space. So if you could give that a retweet, share, put in your story and all that. And anyone who does share the channel on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, tag me and I'll give you a shout out, and more people can follow your page and stuff like that. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate that, mate. And anyway, Stoke away tomorrow. I'll be there as always. Fingers crossed we can get a result. Fingers crossed 3 points. Hopefully Cleveland doesn't score, but with their result tomorrow, Swansea till we die. We can get frustrated, but we'll still be there week in, week out, and I'll be there tomorrow. Stoke away tomorrow. Hopefully we can get a win. See you later. Thanks for watching.